Today is Sunday, August the 20th, and this is the late summer edition of the Country Cottage renovation project. What you're seeing right here is a long trench that goes from the main house all the way to the back house. And you're probably wondering, what the heck is that? Well, that is Ethernet inside there, so we can have internet access in the back house. Wi-Fi is a little spotty, so I'd rather have a dedicated connection. Plus, I don't want to pay AT&T twice for internet, which would be a bummer. So this is a very large trench. Need to fill it back up now and paint this to have it match. So to start with this whole story, the last update was back in February, which was the Valentine's Day edition, and since then I've had hundreds of people, or tens, or actually just a few, ask me, where are the updates? What's going on? Well, I wanted to wait until some major parts were finished before I show the latest installment, so let's start with that. So as you see, we have new door, which is always nice. That other door is very rotten. Do have a storm door to put on, but we can wait. Let me put in my secret passcode of 1234. That didn't work. I actually put that in. Alright, so here's how we look right now. Pretty cleaned out. In the last installment, we didn't have any electric in. As you see now, we have lots of electric. This has been a lengthy project. It just goes on and on and on. And you'll also see that we have lights now. The lights were kind of hanging in the last video, but now they're actually working. Not only in the main room, but also in the bathroom too. Oh, an extra credit for a bathroom fan, which is always nice. Another thing that was pending was that nasty window in the corner. So made some changes to that. So instead of that nasty window with the rotten wood, we have a big slider door that actually works. See, with a screen too. The panel is set. Yes, we have a whole house surge protector on it. And I taught myself how to do this. Put a lot of circuits in. So it was done right, and it's pretty, and everything works. So we also have a lot of the room filled with ports for network, just in case I want to plug in. You never know. Also in the house we have security cameras. Well, actually, let me show you. All throughout the outside we have these nice cameras, so I can watch it all day on my cell phone. One thing I learned installing these cameras is that the cabling is a pain in the butt, but after some research I learned that you can use Ethernet cable to actually connect them, so which was very handy. You just need some cheap adapters from monoprice.com, my favorite site. So I grabbed some old Cat 5 I had laying around and wired it all up, and I'll show where it comes in at. So again, in the last video this was blank, and now you have this crazy setup here of lots of wires. So the plan is to have 3 floating shelves, and each shelf has areas for 2 device hookups. So for example, this will be the receiver. So I got my speaker cables going in there. I have all the different HDMI and RCA cables, and then I got power. So we have random ones of, you know, put the PlayStation here, you can put the router, you can put other miscellaneous things like Nintendo, which is very important. Then there's the TV setup. So it'll be pretty cool. Speaking of music, added a port for a subwoofer there. And let me zoom in, one in the corner back there, that'll be fun. And then the ceiling's all cabled up for speakers. So these things dangling are my speaker cables. Oh, there's another one. There's some more, and there's some more on that side too. Also, along with wiring, I put in 3 fire alarms, all hardwired and all connected, so that'll be great. So when they go off, I'll be in the other house not hearing it, but at least it was a good thought. Also got our furnace installed and went ahead and put some soundproofing on the sides because I don't feel like listening to it turn on. Speaking of furnace and air conditioning, there is the unit outside, so all excited about that. Lastly, installed some lights in the back. I won't go outside and show you because it's really boring. They're just your $3 mason jar lights for now, just to have something. So that's about it. So next step is insulation, which is coming up, then drywall right after that, and then September we're getting flooring. So I'm doing neither the drywall because I stink at it, and I'm not doing the floor either because I don't trust myself installing floor on this stuff. So we're basically going to have areas patched and then have the new flooring placed over it. So pretty exciting stuff. So I'll just say more to come, and hopefully we'll have a quicker update than, what was that, about 6 months, which is terrible. So have fun. Let's see what's going on. Well, this looks different. I know I'm not supposed to be in here right after they do it, but hey, this is pretty cool. Everything is insulated. And it's a lot more quiet in here and less echoey. So they did a pretty good job. So next step is drywall. Fun, fun. See you next time.